From Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, you're watching MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Marcus Stroman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy. First-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ground ball to third. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Aaron Judge stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Rather warm here north of the border, 85 degrees at first pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Popped him up. Smoke is there. And that's the 3rd out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Nothing for the Yankees in their first. The Blue Jays' first set of swings next on MLB Network. Luis Severino will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Thanks, Matty. Luis Severino, big arm, 97 to 100 miles an hour. Bounce between the rotation and the bullpen. Good hard slider. His changeup's getting better. The true definition of an ace.
Stepping up to the plate, Dalton Pompey. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Fielder, Dalton Pompey.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go.
Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And they're going to call this a home run. And now hold everything here. We're going to have a conference down that first base line, as there may be some discussion as to whether or not this was really a fair ball. And you can see the umpires pointing down the right field line. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside, fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out. Next to bat for Toronto, Teoscar Hernandez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch on its way. Hard liner to center field. Hicks is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. We're off to the second, scoreless on MLB Network. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Stroman, also known as Strosho at times. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Into the box now, number 25, and he's ready to take his first cuts. The windup and the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Hit out towards second. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Batting sixth, center fielder.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. 0-1, here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-2. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Waiting on it is Hernandez, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping into the box, Kevin Pillar. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. He's taken him deep once. First offering on its way. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Drives it out to deep right center field. Judge going back to the track, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Coming to the plate now, Russell Martin, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball that just misses inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Judge is on the move. One away. And they decide not to push things here with one away as he'll hold on at third base.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21, some guys figure it out at 30, some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute...
And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Liner toward right center. Judge is there and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We've played 2 full. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back now on MLB Network as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pompey has a read on it. 1 out. At the plate, Greg Bird. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
A swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. Next for New York, Kyle Higashioka. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Skied into very shallow right. Hernandez is over, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Stepping in for the Jays, Devin Travis, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Dalton Pompey.
Striding in once again, Dalton Pompey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Solarte. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 1-1. Solarte is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. It's a solo home run for Yangervis Solarte as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
Stepping in now, Justin Smoke. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. High in the air out to center field. Hicks on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. We're through 3 north of the border. It's now 2-0 Toronto. Now at the plate, Brett Gardner back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. High strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Aaron Judge is sent packing for the second out of the inning.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the...
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Yankees 1. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Teoscar Hernandez.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gaps. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Pillar. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Hard hit ball to second. And quickly there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 55. Russell Martin.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Russell Martin. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Here's Kendrys Morales. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the runner from second is in to score.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, Hero. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Maybe a rug burner 2 after that one as we get another look at it here. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, number 25. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. There's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Digging in, the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And it's fouled away. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
Bouncer up the middle. Tough throw to first. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still trail it here 3-1. Ready for another chance. Devin Travis hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Devin Travis.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And there's one down now.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Dalton Pompey, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Lifted the other way down the left field line. After it is Gardner. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Yonhervis Solarte. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So,
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Toronto leads this one 3-1. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. We'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
no doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they face other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Ready for another chance? Kyle Higashioka flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. There's a strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Here's Justin Smoke now. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the 6th. First offering on its way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Takes a knee-high fastball. Drilled right back up the middle, taken in by Gregorius, and that's the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Teoscar.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Hard liner to center field. Hicks is there, 2 gone.
Now batting,
Ready for another shot now, Kevin Pillar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Russell Martin now 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Boy, as we see the pitch count, it's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A 2-run shot off the bat of Russell Martin as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Into the box now, Kendrys Morales. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Gardner. A dive, but it's off his glove. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York, number 43, Adam Warren.
Standing in now, Aledmus Diaz. Hit hard on the ground to first. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. The 2, 3, 4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Yankees 1. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pillar's there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Here's Didi Gregorius. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Pilar will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now batting,
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a ball 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
now batting, number 25.
Tyler Clippard will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Tyler Clippard.
Into the box, number 25. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And that ends the inning. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Yankees 2. Ready once again, Devin Travis head-to-head with Adam Warren. He's 0 for 4. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bird is over to take a look at it, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. So a leadoff base hit out of the 9th spot, and that sets the top of the order up nicely here to start the inning.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing that stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Boy, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
In now, Dalton Pompey, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, John
Hervis Solarte will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Travis rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. And the runner will score from 2nd. In to score is the runner from 1st. It's a 7-2 ball game.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Stepping in now, Justin Smoke, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. Up around the face.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. And they'll put the tag on him between third and home, and I don't know what he's thinking, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base.
Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
The windup and the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Grounded back up the middle. There is Travis. And there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 33.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
He's set. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Kevin Pillar. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Kevin Pillar.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pounding the zone late.
Here's the first pitch to him. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-1 is It's a fastball that misses. Head-to-head with Adam Warren, not great. He's 1 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's Kendrys Morales. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Morales.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little tapper. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Higashioka. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. No balls and a strike to count. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. His career line against John Axford. He's 1 for 2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Here's big Aaron Judd. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. Toronto took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Marcus Stroman gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the Victorious Blue Jays. 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs on just 2 hits. No errors. They left no runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Rogers Center this afternoon, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.